Hello guys, and welcome to another video. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a couple of weeks ago the footage from my plan with me got lost. So there's just one missing week in my life, but that's fine. It was probably boring. Anyway, we're gonna plan the October 24th through the 30th today, and today is just like very busy for me. Let me show you the kit and we'll get into it. This is Haunted Manor from SPC, and it's this very dark, spooky kit. I don't know why I decided that I was going to use silver with it when clearly matte bronze would have been a better option, but I went with silver, so we're just going to rock and roll with it. Got some extra boxes there. So many options. Love this pattern with a little cute ghosty. So flippity-dickety-dock and cute. So this box, does anybody watch Friends? Doesn't this remind you of like the paintings that Phoebe does? That's what I think about every time I look at it. I'm going to be using the Spidey underlays from my shop in silver, and then I have this washi and headers from SPC in silver, and I am on the ScribblePrintsCo affiliate team. You can use Hannah10 for 10% off. And let us get into it. So we have so many boxes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What am I getting rid of? I think I'm getting rid of the scary baby head for sure. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, because I definitely want to use this. So I think I'm going to get rid of these two boxes. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we figured out our life. So yeah. Today is actually November 7th. It's been a long couple of weeks. We had a lot going on last Monday, so I did not film, but that means today. I already filmed my Sisterhood of the Traveling Things video. I need to film this plan with me, the next plan with me, Black Friday new releases, a kit lineup, a haul clip. It's literally just such a busy day. But I gotta like rewind my brain. I feel like this past week has been one of like the actual longest weeks of my life. So yeah. Oh my god. So the day this week was the week of the ceiling finally got finished being fixed. I'm pretty sure I already told that story in the last video, so I'm not gonna tell it again. But yeah, that happened. I actually FaceTimed with my best friend Caitlin this day because, not that there's a particular reason, she like works for herself and like babysits and blah blah blah, does lots of things, has her hands in lots of baskets, but she also like helps one of her friends with one of her small businesses, like packaging orders for her. And so she was there away from her children, so in like the quiet. So she was like, oh my god, call me. She like had some questions to ask about like some drama with one of my family members that she also happens to like know, and it was just a whole thing. Can't get into it. Too much personal family into issues, but just know it was a whole thing. She opened my eyes to some things. And Chris and I also watched Sleepy Hollow this evening, which is the only like Halloween time movie that like I watch. I hate scary movies, and like that movie's not scary, so it's like the most I can do. Tuesday, literally just like a big fat work day. We had Chris's family coming into town the week following this, so I wanted to be pretty much caught up on orders so that I didn't have to like stress about it when they were here. We're gonna use these date numbers from my shop. This is in font choice 5. But yeah, I didn't want to have to like stress about work while they were here, so I just like got pretty much caught up through like the Saturday of this week, so it was a lot of working. Read some books, watched some Naked and Afraid, you know, the usual. And then Wednesday I baked. What did I make? I think this is when I made the kitchen sink copycat cookies, and I brought them over, so like half of them over to Andrea's, because like Chris is not like a sweets person, and I cannot eat an entire batch of cookies by myself. And like her husband Nick loves sweets. She's got 3 kids, like they'll get eaten over there. And Nick is like kind of picky when it comes to like sweets, and bro rated them a 9 out of 10, and I think I'm just gonna quit now because I cannot get that good of a mark again. Did a little bit of work, watched YouTube, got some groceries. I literally have not been grocery shopping since. It was almost 2 weeks ago. We have absolutely not a single thing to eat in this house, and I cannot wait to go grocery shopping later. Tee-hee-hee. But yeah, talked on the phone with my dad. I do tend to do that a lot on Wednesdays. I don't know why on Wednesdays. It was like just the day he must realize that like he hasn't talked to me. Oh, my camera's gonna die. Because he always texts me on Wednesdays and it's like, hey, are you free? I'm gonna change the battery. Okay, sorry if I accidentally did hit the paper, so I know that I'm in a little bit of a different position. But anywho, I talked to my dad, and like Wednesdays really works out because it's like a 30-minute drive to Andrea's, so like I can chat with him on the way. And then we got kava for dinner. If you're unfamiliar, it's kind of like a Mediterranean food version of Chipotle. I got this like bowl. I got rice and falafel and hummus and cucumber, pickled onion. It was really yummy, actually. I was a big fan. It's really good. However, we were literally in line, I'm not exaggerating, for minimum 30 minutes, maybe closer to 40, like just standing there. The girls in front of us, like, I don't think could figure out what they wanted. They like were done ordering. They like had moved on to us and then the person after us. And then she's like screaming back to the guy at the beginning of like the line that she wants more pita. And he's like, okay. Then he like goes to grab like a quarter piece and she's like, no, more. And he's like, okay, do you want like a whole pita? And she's like, yeah. And he like pulls out a whole pita and she's like, no. And I honestly felt kind of bad for him because she was literally 10 out of 10 annoying, in my opinion. I was like getting irritated and I wasn't even him. So yeah, that was the whole thing. And then we watched Handmaids. I don't know if this was the week of the double feature because she had been in Disney, but Handmaids is freaking flames. The week I'm filming this is I think the week of the finale. And man, this season has been a wild ride. Thursday, worked, watched Naked and Afraid, read, was sad, and this is when I realized that there was the new season of Love is Blind, and I like stayed up literally until like 3, 4 in the morning watching it. I like, so far, like as I'm filming this, the last 2 episodes have not come out yet. I've seen Raven's wedding, and that's like the only like, I think full wedding we have seen, and my favorite contestant, I was gonna say character, but they're like people, is like, I don't really like any of the couples, but like I love Nancy and I like Zeneb. I don't really like any of the guys, if I'm being honest with you. Alexa and Brennan, I guess, are like kind of cute, but like also they just don't seem like they would go together. And Friday, Aunt Flo came to town, and I was like, ah, this is why I was sad last night. And then everything made more sense at that point in time. Saturday, filmed my melting basket, worked. Apparently went to Target, though I have not a single memory of going there or what I would have purchased. But nonetheless, apparently I went there. So I guess we're just gonna roll with it. And we got Panda Express, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I had Panda Express, like the plan with me you see after this, you're gonna see I had it like a million times. It was just like a bad week, and it was like a convenient thing to get that was like really filling. But we went yesterday IRL and it was like really gross, so I think it's gonna be like a good amount of time before I go back. And then Sunday, worked, got McDonald's. Apparently, also don't remember that. So I just love this. I love dark kits with foil. It's talked about a lot because it's just like a vibe. It looks so good. And so yeah, so got McDonald's. I like did a deep clean of my house to prep for our guests, and I talked on the phone with my best friend Kieran for literally like whenever we get talking and we end up on the phone, I'm not exaggerating, for like 3-4 hours. So I'm sure it was something like that, and then I read a bit of my book. But yeah, this week was actually quite boring. This is the week that I filmed a week in the life of a small business owner, and now looking back, probably wasn't the move, because this is potentially one of the most boring weeks in my life. However, because it was such a boring week, I kind of feel like that's the vibe for a week in the life, because like that's generally how my weeks are. Like I don't often do that exciting of things. I don't really lead this busy fun life. Like I genuinely have quite a boring, like mundane day-to-day life. So it feels more realistic than had I filmed it when I was like out doing a bunch of shit. I'm kind of thinking about like forgoing the deco and doing this at the top. I've decided we're doing it. Frick the deco. It's right over the dates. It looks quite bad. Let me see if I can fix this. Pull the dates out. This was not my best life choice, but we are here. Oh my god. Yeah, I like genuinely don't feel like I have all that much to talk about, because I don't want to like get into the stuff that has happened since, because then I'll have nothing to talk about in the next video. I'm like so excited to decorate for Christmas. Like that's all I can think about. Like 1 week from today is actually like the end. 1 week from the day I'm filming this is the anniversary of when my mom died, which is like obviously devastating, but it's also the day I decorate for Christmas, which is why it's the day I decorate for Christmas, to make it a little bit less miserable for me. And I genuinely can't wait. Went shopping to get Christmas more decorations. Do I need more? No. Did I want more? Yes. Am I still thinking about? I'm like right now contemplating buying 2 more Christmas trees, like literally, and I already have 3 full-size trees and 2 small trees. So that would be like 7 trees, but like I see no real problem in that. My mom like had this theory that you had to have a Christmas tree in every single room of your house, and so like that's just what I grew up knowing, is that we do a Christmas tree in every room of the freaking house. So that's just what feels right. I'm obviously doing this little ghosty pattern because it's clearly the best one in the entire kit. And so yeah, I love this fire with like the skulls in it. I just think that looks so cute. Cool beans, cool beans. What the heck is happening there? Oopsie daisies. So I'm like so sick of trying to figure out what to have for dinner. Like I, at this moment, have not even figured out my grocery shopping list, which I really need to get on. So like typically I make 3 dinners a week, because like I genuinely cannot commit to any more than that, because I don't really love cooking. But yeah, so I commit to making 3 dinners, but I just can't even think of 3 dinners that we haven't had in like the last month and a half. And I'm just sick of it, okay? I'm using this page flag from my shop in silver. Can we see the boil? There we go. She looks cute. And then I'm gonna grab an October in silver. This is in font of choice 5. Now we have the headers. But yeah, so I'm thinking about getting a tree for my office. Thing is I would need to get like a pencil tree, and like preferably pink or white. So I have one in my Amazon cart. We get our groceries at Walmart, unfortunately. I just not a Walmart girly. But I want to see what they have there, like in price wise. I just don't have room for a full tree, so like I said, it has to pretty much be a pencil version of a tree. If I'm gonna get one in here. And then I kind of want like another pencil tree for like my kitchen because I just have like the perfect spot for it. But again, unsure. We will see. But yeah, now that like Halloween is over, like yes, this spread is cute, but like I literally could not care less about this Halloween shit. And I'm just ready for Christmas. I just love Christmas so much. And it's like, I don't even love Christmas Day, if I'm being honest. I just love the season. I love the lights and the sparkles and like just the joy of it. I don't know, like during the Christmas season, like if I'm having a bad day, you best believe I will go like lay down in front of the Christmas tree and just like soak in the joy that the holly jolliness brings. It's just like so good. So frickety dickety dock and good. Now I need to find some silver overlays. Where the hell is this? Okay. I only have one more holly jolly spread or spooky spread to film, and it is with Rose. So anything silver I have, this is my last chance to see her shine. So I'm like going through finding everything I have in silver and trying to use as much of it, and I mean as much of it as possible. Okay. This is pretty much it for the actual spooky stuff. I think that'll look really good on there. There's a freaking hair on here. Go away. I'm gonna do one of these. Oh no. Oh no. Gonna do some bat overlay on here. I think that's a vibe for freaking sure. I'm gonna do a web on this guy and on this gal again. Just, oh my god, that looks so good. Stop. Obsessed. Could I use other things besides these bats and webs? Yes, but will I have an opportunity to use these again? And no. So I think basically I'm just gonna slap these everywhere to use them up so I don't feel like I am being wasteful. The only one that like unsure how to go about it would be the double box, but I think I'm gonna take one of these bat frames and just cut it in half. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay, so the rest of those silver friends are gonna go in my D-stash, and there we have the base. I'm gonna zoom in for the day by day. Usually I cut this part, but we're just gonna zoom in live in action because this video is already 2 parts and I'll get confused if it's 3. Okay, in the little side bar boxy poo, we've got this sticker from Nerds the Word Sticker Co. and it just says, oh great, this shit again. And that's how I just feel about life, truly. So, first things first, in the top box, we have our classic 5 things, which means I just know how the layout works. I'm gonna like move my camera forward because like I keep going forward and being out of frame, and that's just not cute. So, yeah. Okay, now we'll put the thingamabobbers in. For payday, we do have a money from Carly Plans. I do PR for Carly. You can use Hannah15 to save 15% off and get my freebie. We've got a payday script from my shop in font 1 in silver. Then my car bill was due. So we've got this car icon from SPC as well as a car / insurance sticker, even though my insurance is not due on that day anymore. I have the sticker, so we're using it. We have this face from the CoffeeMonsters.co to mark like the ceiling situation. And then I got McDonald's breakfast. We have a hash brown from SPC, as well as a McDonald's script from my shop in font 6 in silver. And then I did plan, so I've got this little planner from SPC, as well as a plan script from my shop in font 5 in silver. Oh, the foil on the dark colors just looks so good. Then down at the bottom, I need to like do these in like a different order, so I can make sure that I can fit put the movie marquee in, and there's only like the 2 colors, so I'm just gonna slap that in now so that I don't get confused. I did film, FaceTimed Caitlin, had a mental breakdown, you know, just like girly things, tee hee hee, ha ha ho. And watched Sleepy Hollow. It's just such a good one. Love. What a masterpiece. So for filming, I've got the camera from Carly Plans, as well as a film script from my shop in font 5 in silver. For FaceTiming Caitlin, I've got a phone from Carly Plans, as well as a FaceTime Caitlin script in font 4. It's a custom from my shop. For being upset, I have a little face from the CoffeeMonsters.co, and then I have a upsetty spaghetti script from my shop in font 2. And then for Sleepy Hollow, I've just got this pumpkin from Carly Plans. And that is that. On to Tuesday. The first thing we're gonna mark is working. We are gonna mark it with this big old boxy here. And then I watched Naked and Afraid, and that was literally the whole first part of the day. Clearly a very exciting life. So for work, I have this computer from Carly Plans, as well as a work script for my shop in font 6 in silver. And then for Naked and Afraid, I've got this big old TV from SPC, as well as a Naked and Afraid custom from my shop in font 6 in black. And then I did read and just watched TV with Chris, I guess. I don't know. That's literally all that I marked for the entire day. What a boring day. Holy macaroni. Okay then. So for reading, I've got this like, I think it's called Cozy Reading from Carly Plans. And I've got a read script from my shop in font 6 in silver. And then for TV with Chris, I've got a TV from Carly Plans and a custom with Chris in font 6 from my shop in silver. On to Wednesday, the first thing I did was bake. So put this in, and then we have a little bit of working that I did. I'm gonna try what Andrea does, where she like doesn't put it all the way over. She like does that so you can see a little bit of the box. It's so cute when she does it, so I must try. Then YouTube binge and groceries. YouTube binge, which color am I missing? No, I'm missing the dark one. And groceries, okay. So for baking, I've got this measuring cup from SPC with a bake script from my shop in font 5 in black. For working, I've got a laptop from SPC and a work script from my shop in font 6 in silver. Okay, yeah, that is so freaking cute. For YouTube binge, I've got the movie clapper icon from my shop in silver, as well as YouTube binge in font 4 in silver. And then for the grocery store, I've got the shopping cart heart from Carly Plans, as well as a grocery run script from SPC. In the bottom half, I'm going to mark that I talked with my dad on the telefono, and then we got kava for dinner, and I watched The Handmaid's Tale with Andrea. Okay, for talking on the phone with my dad, I've got a phone from Carly Plans, as well as a with dad script from my shop in font 2 in black. For Kava, I've got the takeout bag from SPC, and then for Handmaids with Andrea, I've got the Praise Be bonnet from Carly Plans, as well as the With Andrea custom from my shop in font 6. And that's the first half. On to the second. The first thing I'm going to mark is working, and I'm just like going down the line. We'll use my favorite little ghosties, as well as I watched Naked and Afraid. So for working, I've got a printer here from SPC, as well as a work script from my shop in font 6 in silver. For Naked and Afraid, we've got the TV icon from my shop, as well as a Naked and Afraid script in font 6 in black. Bottom half, I did Read. I'd be a reading girl. I was a sad B-I-T, a sad bitch, okay? I was a sad bitch. And I watched Love is Blind. Okay, so for reading, I've got the book icon from my shop in silver, as well as a Read script in font 6 in silver. For being sad, I've got this little, I think that's from the Coffee Monsters Co., maybe? I don't know. And a Sad Bitch script from my shop in font 1. And then Love is Blind, we've got the little Netflix laptop from SPC. Friday, we're gonna start the day with a YouTube binge. And then I worked. And then I got my period. Yay. Yep, with this. Okay. So for YouTube binge, we got the movie clapper icon from my shop in silver, as well as a YouTube binge script in silver and font 4. For working, we've got a laptop from SPC, as well as a work script from my shop in font 6 in silver. For getting my period, we've got the panties icon from my shop, as well as a Fuck My Uterus script from my shop in font 4. And then we will mark Naked and Afraid. I don't have brown in the right size. Yeah. Okay, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna just flip-flop these so that like the color's right. Yes, that's what we're doing. We'll put Read here, and then we'll put Naked and Afraid, but like we secretly know that was not how it happened. It happened the other way around. But that's fine. That's fine. This is for Naked and Afraid. TV is from Carly Plans, script from my shop. And then for reading, we've got a stack of books from SPC, as well as a Read script from my shop in font 6 in silver. Saturday, I did film my melting basket, which is like a quick and easy little thingy. So we'll use a little thing for that. And then I worked and watched Naked and Afraid. Here it is. Okay. So for filming, I've got the wax warmer from Carly Plans, as well as a film script from my shop in font 5 in silver. For working, I've got the computer from Carly Plans and a work script from my shop in font 6 in silver. Then for Naked and Afraid, we've got a TV from Carly Plans and a Naked and Afraid script in font 6 in black. Then, like I said, I went to Target and we got Panda Express before I have since decided I don't eat that anymore. And I read this evening. Okay, so for Target, we've got this bullseye from Carly Plans. This needs to go the other way. We done fucked up, bitches. Okay. And we got a Target script from my shop in font 5 in black. And then for Panda, I've got the Chinese takeout box from SPC, as well as a Panda script from my shop in font 6 in black. And then for reading, I've got the book icon from my shop, as well as the read script from my shop in font 6 in silver. Both are in silver, actually. And then last but not least, we worked on this day as well. And watched Naked and Afraid. Got McDonald's. Okay, so for working, we've got the computer from Carly Plans, as well as work script from my shop in font 6 in silver. For Naked and Afraid, I've got the silver TV icon from my shop, as well as a custom Naked and Afraid script. Then for McDonald's, I've got a Happy Meal from Carly Plants, as well as a McDonald's script for my shop in font 6 in silver. And then I did clean. I'm not going to mark it how I did in here, simply because the sticker I have just does not work with that. So I'm just going to mark cleaning, and then I will mark planning. Talked on the phone with my friend, and I read my book. No idea what I was reading at this point. Yes, I do. I was reading my book club book, which was The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose, and it was so freaking good. So if you have not read that book, I don't really even like thrillers, and it was so good. Highly, highly suggest that book to anyone, really. And yeah, read. Let's put in the stickers. We have got the little dustpan from SPC, and I have this clean something script. No idea where it's from. I think it's from a shop that used to be called Banana Doodle something, but then she changed her name. I don't freaking know. For planning, we've got the sticker from Carly Plans, as well as a plan script from my shop in font 5 in silver. For talking on the phone with Kieran, we've got a phone icon from Carly Plans, as well as a custom with Kieran script. And then for reading, we have got the I Guess That Lives There book icon in silver, as well as the read script in font 6 in silver. That's everything. I am going to fill everything in, and then I'll be back to show you the finished spread. There we go, friends. That is everything. I will show you all of the foil. It looks so nice. I love the foil with all these dark colors. But that's the finished spread. I will show you what I'm throwing into my kit leftovers. I will probably be doing that giveaway like at the end of the year. Maybe I'll do the giveaway on New Year's Eve. So there's like a lot that's going in there. We've got that. We've got 4 of those. We've got these headers. We got some more spooky headers. We got the stupid cat. Couple boxes here, the little tiny pieces, what are those called? Date covers. We've got a couple of underlays. Most of that page I only used like 2 things. I used a bunch of that page. Hey, most of that is still available, and there's that. But that is it, guys. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you do not, then well, give it a thumbs down. See either way you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.